dying before you can build the magic resist, you can start controlling that lane and shake things up.
They feel they need to make something happen early if they can get the upper hand here. Glitter lands through the entire team. MLXG flashing forward. Already took damage from before. One more shot. First blood gonna come in. It goes to Crash on his jungle Nidalee.
Way above the expectations. Looking at the CSDs in the group stage as they go for another game.
Rosen makes his way down. Remember, Cleanse is still there if he wants to bait it in for Crash. Has to try and get it below the minions. They could still get the kill. Crash comes up with another one. Xiaohu standing tall to see if he can get the bounce for the kill, but it's not going to be enough damage. But he gets that shield power back in. Ming coming through. Remember, there's a flash and the cleanse now for Frozen, but he is going down fast. They finally answer back in the mid lane. MLXG and Xiaohu come up.
I mean, there's some serious damage from MLXG now on this Rex side. We are still early on.
Trying to play through this mid lane. Crash trying to defend the turret. There's the flash.
A little too close for comfort. MLXG over the wall, and it's Xiaohu going to be storm surging through with the damage. A kill onto Crash. He has 2 kills, but now goes down. Fight onto Uzi. Beautiful shield and heal. Finds Xiaohu. So bot lane should know the rotation of mid means there is something bad coming down to the bot lane. 1907 Fenerbahce may not be able to make it out in time. A flash from Japone. He says Wild goes forward to help the team disengage, and he does just that. Beautiful in by Thraldrin. He is in the middle of the fight, but is it too far forward? As Letme's trying to get a bite out of Crime. Gets it with the vorpal spikes to finish the kill. And now they're going to try to pick up a few more. Finally getting something out of that. RNG could open up the game.
Yeah, essentially trying to counter gank whatever Fenerbahce was doing bottom lane, but then when they see Crash in the mid lane, they think, why don't we just pull off the gank? They slowly teleport in. Not much reliability with that initial engage, but they still generate the kill onto the Maokai, and they get the first turret.
And it was the second time they placed that ward in that rush here. Basically saying, we know you're going to push this tower down. Coming into Worlds, where we have more of these Ardent Sensor late game comps. So even with how you're playing, now he has a Rage Play completed, he has full ranks in his W, so Uzi is going to deal some serious damage already at this point.
Yeah, and a deprioritization of Dragon there for RNG ends up
when that ult is down, knowing his summoners are down.
Exactly, he has led me as well with the right flurry.
Just had to scare him off the turrets, I think. From a math perspective, the Wit's End would have been the correct choice here because he would have gotten the magic resist, has the protection of the Janna, and then also would have done more damage. But you can definitely understand, pull off a bunch of stuff, moving from top turret to Baron to really change the state of the game. They're going to use it to try and kill Frozen.
Flash and flash, there is the Realm Warp, they use it. Frozen goes down and Uzi gets on the board with a kill. Oh, Japone gonna get chomped down here. Wild Growth is there.
Pretty
like
low.
He's gonna use it to stuff himself. Oh, the shot coming in. Uzi's gonna get himself another one very fast, and this is that second tier.
Yeah.
They need to start pushing.
And Patton has opted to try and race mid lane. He might be able to trade a turret, but losing control of this side of the map endangers Baron even more because this is exactly the...
Yeah, because Patton is still pushing right now. They know exactly where they're going for more.
If they can take out Thaldrin, this is gonna be very bad. The tankiest one in the team is actually going down very fast. His RNG are putting some finishing touches on the top side inhibitor. Looks like they'll exit apps with this as no other lanes are pushed. But what a play.
Potentially overextended.
No flash. Just gotta get the knockout.
This is the Bramble Smash on Letme, which means he's silenced. He's knocked up from the Rupture. He tries to keep him in range long enough, but Letme is basically healing.
One top lane now, one bot lane, bring in more members. They're getting more.
That's big. Letme just tanking Crash low. Wild Growth is on. That means Patton doesn't have the save, but he's still trying to step forward. Always seeing Patton trying to make the move, but they may be too far behind now. The second tier going down, finds himself back to the back line, but still, they can't find the damage necessary to slow.
But as you said, Jed, not more than Feast and Smite combined.
There it is. Wow, that went down very fast.
Warp anyway, and with Void Staff being completed by Xiaohu, I think the game does take another turn.
If they weren't the one to be on the top side of that judgment, that snap judgment, then they would fall behind and have trouble coming back
the escape.
Beautifully done by Xiaohu. Throwing the okie doke over to 1907 Fenerbahce, gets himself out, and they're going to head down.
They will take this one down as well. RNG are looking very strong at the moment. Uzi is so strong here in the late game, and the same for Xiaohu, honestly, so both carries able to win teamfights for their team.
Yeah, knowing the exact inhib timing as well, RNG move over there to pick it up. 2 inhibs cycled, can still go for the third because they have plenty of Baron.
Get a few hits on Letme right there. It barely did anything to the Cho'Gath, and this is the kind of problem for Fenerbahce. They gotta kill Letme fast so they can actually get further on and get to the back line of RNG, but this Cho'Gath will just not die.
I mean, Thaldr will. He's way ahead of the team. Oh, they're on Uzi.
They're on Uzi. Uzi gets that cleanse. That's the unleashed power. He stays alive. The shields come through.
Gotta heal.
Stays alive from the bomb as well. RNG, however, have to pull back.
Even without the Baron, they're just going to hit the turrets and force 1907 Bocce to fight him. And if they don't fight him, the Nexus is going to die.
Let me tanking, but not for long. The turrets fall even faster. Crash goes down. A few shots from Uzi. Uzi staying alive. Scatter the Week goes down right at the end by Frozen. They may have to back up. Nature's grabs come through. A few hugs here for RNG, and they should be able to drop Let Me. He may even say, I'm going down for the team. But wait, they stay. MLXG on the side. Xiaohu on the right, trying to spit in the damage from the machine gun mage, and they are able to tear down 1907 Fenerbahce, where they stand in their base. A 13-3 scoreline, and the Nexus for RNG as they start off their 2017 Worlds run with a victory.
38 minutes, 42 seconds. You may say it took them too long, but that's very close to their...
Over Maokai, because Maokai is the superior late game tank, and while it is a draft from G2 that's focused around killing Ruler in the bot lane, I still...
Yeah, they made
He's back, baby.
Round 2. They got the taunt.
The flash is up. Where is it? Oh, there's that long-range damage. Root Caller to come in. This one's going to be it. He's going to slalom through the minions, but not far enough. First blood going to Shen. Going to expect.
Right. They didn't have to do much, but the Infernal Drake gives them a large advantage.
And it wasn't a kill, but instead just chunked the mid laner so he can't join. Effectively to flash.
Oh, Sven, no flash. They get the ultimate as well.
Stunned under. Ruler goes a little aggressive. Ambitions here to possibly save the day. The brush is there for Sven to keep firing from as he uses it for the speed. We want this. Should we engage? Perk says yes. Right over the wall. Cosmic Radiance goes out. Uses that another Valkyrie to get himself to safety. And Stand United comes in. The 2v2 on the backside with Daisy coming in. Through the crowd. And what damage from Perks. Looking at the left side now. His Ambition about to go down. Featherstorm comes out as they try to lock him down. Great fights by Core JJ and Crown on the right side. As we look back behind Baron Pit, they're able to turn the fight as a double kill from Expect comes through after the flash. And now they're trying to sort this one out to keep themselves alive, but also find that last sliver of health that could be keeping Expect alive. And he goes down. 2 more kills for Samsung Galaxy.
What? It ends up being 4 for them.
This Rift Tower is going to disappear very, very soon, but they just kill it in time. Samsung got the bot lane tower, though.
Ooh, wow.
Getting a lot of gold.
They're going for more, too. Low. They got Ardent Sensor pushing down there, as well as the Rage Blades. Tough one for Expect to defend.
They're going for the... Okay, I was going to say. Taunt out. Core JJ is able to tank it up. They got the minion wave there that's going to be bot. Rift Herald's going to be thrown mid. They can try to get the damage in.
And suddenly...
Could be 2 turrets for G2 right here. There's a low turret top lane as well.
And suddenly the game is speeding up. Like after that fight at the Rift Tower, we're getting bot lane tower down, mid lane tower down. Because Samsung were playing on the bottom side just before where they killed that bot lane tower.
To go down, because the way Taric with Ardent Sensor works is he can heal you with his Q, auto attack twice to get the charges back and the cooldown.
Okay with having his team sitting around him in a little Baron pit and getting engaged on, because that's where his ulti shines. He can see G2 walk towards them.
Now coming in, but it looks like it gets cleared out immediately by Sven and the rest of the team there.
He had to run a lot. Ambition caught.
Very, very caught. Cosmic Radiance goes down. Looks like the whole team's going to be able to walk out of this. A nice hit onto Ruler from Daisy. Might keep him in range, but Cube getting in there with the rest of the team, but Crown comes through. Throw another rock, he says, and comes up with the kill onto Trick. Now a silence. Perks in the mid lane, almost getting chomped down, but that's already been used by Cube. Another kill onto Expect, and that goes into the hands of Ruler.
Up, and that gives him a very bad initiation. And here's the Baron we talked about. They're healing on the pit, thanks to Core JJ.
And this G2 lineup that's trying to play these teamfights where they one-eye Perks and Sven just deal, a lot is able to finish off people. Normally when you're stepping out of a fight as like an Iron or a Shen, you can kind of regain some back.
Really just the damage and his ultimate that he's trying to use. They're going to watch their mid turret go down and bottom. That's the thing. Samsung Galaxy.
By G2, they win the team fights, which is the most important thing for Samsung in this game.
They're trying to make something happen.
Throws down that Iron Will. Will he be able to stay alive throughout all the damage? No. Cubase says dinner time as they start going on the turrets. The silence, the ruptures. G2 can hardly even move inside their own bases. Samsung Galaxy plows through the front door. Looks to get another kill on Sven. A double kill for Crown as he says King Me coming through the base as well. And they're going to start on the Nexus turrets.
Beautiful flash seismic shove at the tail end of that fight to put the icing on the cake. Carries are gone. Samsung has Baron. This is game riv.
27.5 minutes in, Samsung Galaxy will lock down their first win as they start group stages.
And we learned a few things in this game here. Brown is a player who's gotten a lot of criticism during the summer split. It's not been great for him. Draft where you don't need to help that bot lane at all. The Karma and the Tristana will do more than fine 2v2, and you can play around topside.
Yeah, they're going to play forward, and that's why Immortals is going bot side.
Last chain of corruption. Prey gets hit. He's able to jump out. True Shot Barrage to come out behind here. Who's got the follow-up damage? And it goes down to Gorilla. This is going to be the warp out, teleport in. Khan gets himself.
Prey lost him in place, meaning, okay, there is at least one member we can hit at the moment. Prey might even want to look for more because we got a Talia coming out.
Here's Talia.
There's no teleport for Ole. He gets caught out in the end. Soul Shackles go down, but he is going to be shackled up by the likes of Longzhu.
And you got to be ready for him to join a potential fight. Down the bot lane, Immortals were not ready for it, and that's why they end up giving a kill.
Yes, let's see if Ole can get something happen.
Hiding in the brush. The control has been great for them. Cody Sun possibly forward. Last hit to Ole. So clean and simple.
Clearly not changing their focus. They're going bot again and again.
So he throws the binding down, pushes Gorilla up towards Xmithy with that direction, possibly onto Prey now. Nature's Grasp just misses. No, it gets him! And they come up with another kill!
It's all planned in advance here from Immortals, placing that ward deep in the lane, waiting for Longzhu to push forward, and then using that TP from Flame. Great setup. Should be a tower in the bot lane as well, using Ezreal ulti to clear the wave in top.
Yeah.
And right now, Immortals, they're really trying to snowball this game.
They're executing their game plan, regardless of their opponents right here. Yeah, you say you can't actually shut down Frank.
He gets the call from BDD that Ryze is not in lane, and now they'll be all right. But
there they go.
Looks like they're going to have to shot towards Gorilla. A rooted Prey. Soul Shackles just in range, but they actually have to back off. Pobelter warms
really
up after taking a lot of damage. Khan gets the teleport in. Is this the turnaround for Longzhu Gaming? Ole's going to be going down. They lose the support, but that's 2 kills. Cash going over to Longzhu. Xmithy just...
They have found him, though.
Instantly going down. He just got himself in a very troublesome position while Cuz tries to play that distraction game. He's also trying to pull Immortals around to say, use your resources and spacing on me. They do so and actually come up with an Ocean Drake after that.
And again, you don't need to land a skill shot first because you have Ryze and Maokai there.
Chaining CC.
Before, a lot of it's on the bot side. They haven't moved it top. They got to be careful about this exit.
Will secure the rift. Longzhu backs away. Khan wants to try and get some damage bot lane, but Maokai's already there to defend.
Yeah, Flame doing...
Morgana is fantastic too. Try and sneak away and find someone.
There
it is. CC.
The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch coming in from Immortals. Prey could be the next, but the crowd control is on. Cooldown. Nature's Grasp just slipping by the top side of the fight, and
though it's rather ambitious as the Drake goes down, but they are on it.
All right, Xmithy coming up. His smite is going to be down, but it will be up for the time.
They're gonna get it.
Get there. They have enough damage to make it happen. Ole, it's up to you. Can he get the damage? He cannot. Soul Shackle goes down. The rest of the team's trying to get out, and instantly zeroed out Ole means Khan could be finding himself in the same situation as he stayed too long. Having him with Baron on the side lane would be huge if he could put out the pressure, but it looks like he goes down in the end. And the rest of the team will be able to work with Baron and 3.
Even then, Baron in a 2-for-1 kill trait is a...
Get that bottom turret down and let these 2 protect mid.
Oh. Prey's
Prey.
quite strong in this game here. Already sitting on basically 2 full items and 2 halves.
That's all it takes.
And then Xmithy goes down, and suddenly
Xmithy's still dead for another 20 seconds.
Pobelter on the same score line, but we haven't been able to see the power. Longzhu in, too much control. The inhibitor turret in their eyes here. 27 minutes in. Pobelter on the bottom side of the fight. A double cataclysm going on to Cody's Sun. Ole goes down immediately as Pobelter still looking to deliver the damage from the back, from the side. He can't find his way in. His Flame is in a 4v1. Prey goes to the front side of the fight. There it is. Cuz goes down to the hands of Pobelter. And he is just trying to flex his muscle, but doesn't have that finishing damage, doesn't have enough teammates behind. Here comes Xmithy. Pobelter still on the run. Have Longzhu overstayed their welcome, and it looks like it could be just right. BDD backs up. Pobelter just on the edge. Zanyas goes down, and BDD's gonna volley this one home. Prey with the kill secured.
Just like that, Longzhu does not relent. The one bit of damage they get on Cody's Sun turns into this, which is an absolute bloodbath and an inhibitor down for Longzhu.
Oh, and we kept talking about these very quick calls that just makes these Korean teams so good and so hard to beat.
And that's not played nearly a perfect game here. They have the flash down on Pogoth as well. He's trying to get out. Smithy could not.
Realm warms out. Bottom inhibitor.
And we've now seen Longzhu, without running again, engage on Gorilla. Use the Talia walls so effectively to create catches, and then also the speeding up Prey, sending him forward every single time.
Cody's son blinks, Cody's son goes down. That's going to be another kill coming in for Prey, and Khan is the initiator in this one, not stopping a second to think about it because the team is right behind him.
And they're not letting everyone respawn, and they just keep getting the picks.
30 minutes in, quite fast games to start off the group stage of World. Longzhu going to take down Immortals and start off their group stage in Group B, 1-0.
So much of this game was about who could start the fights because you had so many damage dealers on both sides. And what was so interesting,
very long gap closer with the ultimate, and he also can create chaos. This is something that they would like to do with these skirmishes. You turn off the lights, you can maybe separate people, get a little bit. Even though there are wards, it's going to be a party.
Oh, Levi, Archie holding on, TP coming in, Kuhn going to go wide, Brox is still pushing forward. Coming out yet, first blood dropping for Fnatic, and now pulling back. Gigabyte Marines biting off more than they can chew.
They still have Elise here to continue the dive. Caps is actually going to go for it. Jesus doesn't go down.
Alive, waiting on the roof, but there's a TP coming in behind him. Oh no. Are they actually going to be able to grab? Caps needs to retreat. He's completely out of mana. Soaz running. Archie trying to taunt up. No one going to walk in range. They're trying to trade the aggro. It's an absolute mess here on the bottom side.
Remember that this is not a Maokai. Oh, they did it.
It is.
On the other side.
Oh no. That's the ignite. Now we know why he takes it. No way he's going to grab the kill. Proxy comes over the wall. Cocoon connects. Fnatic fire back.
I thought you were still talking about the one on bottom side with Archie.
He doesn't need to flash in that situation at all. Just pushing forward. Just Punch comes in. Paranoia. 5 minutes into the game.
He is 2 levels higher than anyone else on his team right now. Talk about power leveling there for Levi. Is able to get it off, but Caps wants to answer again. I don't know if they can push the minion wave. Minion has to wait for it.
Trying to make his way out. Tong comes out, but Reckless is still free hitting. Soaz comes in. Finally level 2. That's enough. Caps gets a kill for himself. Welcome to World. He's going to grab another one. He might be able to take down Reckless too. He's pushing forward. That's the double for the Nocturne.
And Fnatic are embracing the style a little bit here as continued roams from Caps do get them some kills, but Levi doesn't let them get out hands clean.
Not quite animal style, it's a bit more carefree than that, but so calculated from both of these teams.
Well, they're mid lane. Cap's gonna get locked up. Optimus level 6 means he can chase down for free, but might not even need to. Rip walk forward, trying to find it. Flash in the auto will shut him down.
And brilliant tanking from Archie as well to ensure that
even though Archie is defensively warding here, focus seems to be mid.
Locking him up. That's going to be in trouble. Lulu going to be locked up. Paranoia comes in. Levi moving forward immediately. Caps just gets deleted. Soaz doing what he can to fight back. Going to get knocked back in the end by the Buster shot. Levi taking blows. Can't afford to take that tower shot, but maybe he'll make it out. Goodbye, baby. Kitty Cat's bringing it home.
Gets in, attack, and he's able to get the kill there. Double buffs there for Soaz now. They were split. They went 2 different directions with 2 towers shooting them. No Way and Levi do split up.
Trouble. Move forward, the heal for movement speed. They're just chasing him down. The minion wave going to block any potential cocoons. He leaps right back into the thick of it. Archie is a man without fear because here comes the Kassadin. But was it the right call? Looks like it will just be the disengage. Caps, though, man on a mission. In comes Reckless. That's the CC. Takes down Archie.
There's a reason that we evolved to have fear, though. It can be safe to have fear. All right, he ends up going back in, and they do give up a kill, but whenever everyone's collapsing like this, there's still a pushing Tristana. No Way's going to get the tower in mid lane. Let me remind you that entire play started by Jez's a level 5 Karma, flashing and healing over the wall.
Here comes the teleport.
Oh, Dragon is going to get secured by Fnatic. They're backing off in the pit. See if the CC wants to come in.
Yeah.
Optimus debating what to do here, but looks like Soaz is going to be
Here they
pressing
go.
out. They need to make a play in the mid lane as Soaz is doomed to fall here. Tries to push his advance back. A little bit of healing. I don't think he's going to be able to save his way out of that one. No way on a killing spree.
RNG's just the real MVP. Gives the
That is a huge combo, especially with the possibility of Kassadin chasing people down. Now Gigabyte Marines, with all the outer turrets down and all this extra territory to work with, they can turn this into much bigger and more coordinated fights than just the small skirmishes.
Optimus pushing in, not going to give away that Rip Tail for free. Looking to chase down Broxa, but in the middle of 3, in comes the Galley. Optimus out to safety.
Oh, no!
No! Rift Tail taking it away. Has Fanatics back in that one. Now the Realm War forward. Archie going to look for the taunt, only going to connect on 2. He should be taken down as well. Reckless going to grab that kill.
Did we say coordinated? Just kidding. Optimus is going to go try and take on all challengers there. And he does not quite get out of swipe range from Shelly. Meanwhile, though, every time there is a fight on the other side, they're pushing turrets.
Here comes the Paranoia. In comes Levi, and down goes Soaz.
Even No Way surviving. So right now they're playing the turret game. They're sieging. That was a very long Rift Herald to try and secure. Just because
Guy in the entire game so far.
Now looking for the 1v1 with Caps. Does manage to spell shield. Fear comes out. Red buff is ticking. Caps running for his life, but Levi should be able to burn this down. Duskbringer burning him out.
he does so much damage. This is one of their many strategies.
Has to be careful here. Is locked up. Spell shield's not going to save him from that. As soon as we praise him, he goes right back down.
They are pushing both lanes.
Could be its first turret taken down, but can they get any more off the back of this?
Looks like they're going to play this one calmly. Everyone was there.
Which they could retreat to. So, looks like they're still going to get 1-for-1. If Soaz doesn't get them all.
Soaz is trying to start the fight off. Paranoia is available and used immediately, but it looks like Archie is the one who's going to get taken down. Winter War not going to have an effect. It will be the trade back as Levi just rips through Soaz.
A big trade in the end, but it was just the trade. The turret still went down, but that was a reactionary turret. Gigabyte Marines still in the back foot.
Yeah, funniest thing here, pings go down from both teams.
Time and live time. It will be the Mountain Drake going down. A boom for Gigabyte Marines as they want to try to force that Baron.
And on the bottom side, Tristana going to do a similar jump away, but Jesus goes in.
Out comes the Galley. Ultimate. We'll see how many knockups he's going to get. Just one. Now trying to find the taunt onto Reckless, but a nice sidestep comes through. Demon wants to make it a safety. Archie pushing forward. Optimus is in the middle of the team. That's a fed cast, and now Reckless is in trouble. No way, has no fear, and Justice is going to get dropped down. He's looking for a zone. He flashes forward. That's going to be the shutdown and the triple.
3 big kills, and they are still pushing on the bottom side of the rift.
And all of them onto No Way there. The 5-kill Tristana taking down the inhibitor turret.
TP coming in. Gigabyte Marines doubling down. They got an advantage, and they want to push it home. Fnatic on the back foot. Vietnam coming up big on the world stage.
And that's incredible as a reactionary play.
Dropping lower. Paranoia blocking vision into the pit. They can't even see it happen. The Icon going to let him know it came through, but Caps is just going to get burned through immediately. Making the Paladin play to make it out once again. Soaz leaping forward. Reckless still untouched on the backside, but the tanks are already dropping. Fnatic is getting routed. The Baron dropping in the favor of Gigabyte Marines. They'll take a Cat Pajama Man anyway on the back half.
And now they've got minions maybe, but not going to be the case.
Optimus might be cleaned up, but the rest of the team is moving into the base. Galliol comes down. Maybe he can stop the backs as well. No Way is pushing to the base.
He's looking to end the game right now. If he can stop the teleports, it's over.
TP goes through. Doesn't look like it's going to get canceled. It's Caps versus the world at the moment. The rest of Fnatic caught in a fight. No Way versus Caps. One battle to decide the game, but Broxa is here for backup, and Gigabyte Marines are going to have to bare their teeth and wait for a few more minutes.
Meanwhile, if you look at the mini-map there, they were still... Oh,
No Way, no fear! Moving in, Caps! Ooh, gets taken back. Maokai pushing in. Broxa going to get tucked down as well. There's not enough damage to kill the Tristana. No Way is legendary! But still, Gigabyte Marines, they're not quite strong enough to end the game. Soaz, though, just feeding fuel into the fire. Reckless is here with the double drops. That's the triple. He's looking for the quadra. Reckless gets cut down as well. Penta could come out. No Way is hungry for it. The team is there. That's it.
It's a legendary 11-kill Tristana, and Optimus takes the Penta. Gigabyte Marines are going to take the game.
Gigabyte Marines taking down the 3rd seed from Europe. A first blow for Vietnam.
What? Going to say that it's not expected or in the meta, but it's necessary for the team composition of Cloud9. I just didn't actually think it would happen. Chose not to say it. Nautilus is the lock.
So they have a little bit more, but mid lane's gonna have to max in.
Moving in, flash forward. Baker does what he can with the petrifying gaze, but it might not be enough. Heal coming through. Baker needs to make his way out. Out comes the right side. The flashback. Contract's now in trouble. Baker pushing for a little bit more. Is he gonna get the first blood here? That's it from Baker.
Super clean outplay there. You wait until the Rek'Sai shows, setting up to get some punishment down.
The backside, Death Star still able to flash forward, looking for the auto. Gonna get him in with the staggering blow. Peanut goes in as well. Baker has not gone down yet, but he will drop. Peanut not able to get one back, but still a 1-for-1.
And everybody's going to heal back up. In addition to that, the item itself already extremely gold efficient, even without that passive. So that's why the game has really come to revolve around this item and around people kind of rushing towards the champions that
Have his first item completed. But a lot of strength from the Janna, the extra AD story, making a huge difference in this lane phase.
This feels weird, of course. Huni as Maokai Janna managed to get the structures that close.
Get hooked, not gonna get knocked up. Nice flash out, buffering the animation on the ultimate. Trying to make it to safety, but Contracts can still look for a little bit more. Does have the knock up, the flash forward. The depth charge will connect. Huni set to fall, but is healing up as much as he can. Cloud9, though, finally gonna get one on their own.
So they've been looking for a lot of these recall.
Cassio roaming up as well. Miasma would stop any kind of flash over the wall. Contract has to run for his life. A solid sidestep, but here comes Faker. He needs to get out of there.
Contracts is going to be very difficult for him to get
there's
out.
the Twin Fang, and down he goes. Faker going to grab that one.
As we said, you know, Impact was recalling right there.
The 2v2s have an extensive amount of gold.
In goes the hook. Faker going to land the double. He's going to get knocked up. Staggering Blow brings him in. Trying to 1v1 Jensen. Faker, can he turn this one back? Jensen's running for his life. He might just get clapped. He's bringing himself out to safety. Faker going to run. He will get taken down. Jensen gets the kill.
He threw it more than enough for their first item spikes, and that has delayed perhaps a lot of strength from Cloud9. It is delaying things from SKT also on the flip side, but they're taking extra advantages during the stalemate.
Playing 4D chess with his saplings. And SKT are going to grab yet another tower.
The 3-turret advantage right now, and the extra gold to work with. So all things are going to
back him up to protect the mid laner on the side of SKT.
Who's
Now it looks like they're looking for the fight. He's got the CC to stop that from happening. No Zhonya's to get out to safety. Jensen's in trouble. In comes Bang on the backside, but Faker gonna grab the kill. Smoothie now running for his life. The twisted advance. The polymorph not enough. Another one taken down in favor of SKT.
Really good target selection from Huni to go for the rise, interrupt all three people's escapes, as Sneaky will do his best to trade. The question is, what will SKT take in response? Sneaky may die, the Baron may die.
Well, teleport's coming in for C9, so it looks like Impact at least wants to get in the area.
Moment of truth. Baron dropping lower, 6k health, and quickly fading. But Faker with no mana in the bag. Contracts with make it over the wall, but has to watch the Miasma. They have to be careful. It's a slow, grindy Baron coming in for SKT.
A lot of damage there, dished out by Bang over the wall.
Coming down, Peanut looking to get out of the pit. Bang
They've
still
stopped hitting the Baron.
1k dropping, so close to that smite range. Faker doing what he can to zone. Can they steal it back? No, but Contract still goes over the wall. Tries to go underground, tries to come back up, but it is not enough. SKT gets the Baron. They're gonna grab a few kills as well. Sneaky trying to 1v1 on the wall. Gets tagged mid-air, no chance to escape. SKT dominates.
These item builds trying to help the magic damage as Huni.
Realm Morph comes in. Huni may be trading his life, but what are they going to get back on the side of SKT? Huni running. Huni trying to stay alive, but it's not going to be enough. Buys a bit of time.
Cloud9's mission this game is teach Huni. That'll teach you to leave NA. They get a couple of kills on the top laner for pretty much the whole game, but SKT are going to take the entire base almost.
But they got Huni.
Do that. To slowly working their way through these towers.
And just with how methodically SKT are playing this, the processes that they control, they can't leave their base.
Back tries to go in, hooked onto a minion, going to take a lot of damage back, but Huni now coming in. He wants to hug NA too, man. Paladin to make him out to safety as Jensen finds freedom there in the end, but SKT is going to use that as a chance to take their second inhibitor. Massive minion wave backs them up, but no Baron buff. Baron buff on Peanut, making it even easier. Now leaping in, Faker trying to drill out as much damage as possible. Twin Bang hitting home. Bang is going to get hooked up, though. That could be a turning point. Locked in, Sneaky trying to fire back. Wolf is the source of the disengage. Peanut goes very far, but Contracts gets pulled back to the team. He's going to grab one, but it'll be traded at his life. Sneaky now back off into the base. SKT pushing in for the win here. It is a last desperate, dirty stand for the North American Hope. Now getting knocked up. Faker still unrelenting in his pressure as he rips through Sneaky. Cloud9 getting cut through, getting cut down, and it's all expected here as SKT find the clean closeout and yet another win for Korea.
Cool, calm,
and always nerve-wracking. You never know what Westor is going to pick. Looks like it will be the Corki coming out. Now, you already said not a great matchup. Rusty, give me some insight there. Give me more.
This is a very... We have hit level 6 on Chen as well, so the opportunity to go straight in is there.
On Polymorph, moving forward. Kog'Maw dishing out a decent amount of damage, now pulling back. Lulu going to flash out to trade tower aggro. On running for his life. He is stealthed up, and that's going to be first blood for the Twitch as the poison ticks down the backside.
They are going to take this one. Nice pushing bottom lane there again on, and Albus also deserve a lot of credit for.
Now I'm a little bit sad it didn't work out for EDG because of the way they got themselves into that lane. His mid lane
Scout's now pushing in. That's the Stand United. Colin comes out, no flash for Westgore this time around. So Scout more than comfortable to just bring it home and find the first kill for EDG. Found a home in the mid lane. The Mountain looking to collapse. Mako, immediate flash out, no hesitation. Westgore, the one who's going to back off. TP's going to get mashed. Will they be completed? AHQ ready for a fight. Ziv wants to turn this one back in his favor, but Ivoy now free hitting onto the front line. Cho'Gath not tanky enough to fight that one back. Retreat on ready. Spray and pray coming out. Two members locked up. Monsoon to heal the squad. Scout now trying to turn this one back in their favor, but EDG is in trouble because the Twitch is just going rampant. But Ziv gets taken down. Lucian going in, moving forward. Triple kill, but not enough. Quadra comes in for Twitch in the end.
Holy moly, the kiting here from HQ. They hold on to the Janna ultimate.
HQ. But now the scary thing is that's a 2-1-2 Lucian. He's doing great. That's a 5-1 Twitch coming up huge in this backline. Even when you do, it might be even more difficult to win out on the fight. But putting the fate in Clearlove's hands feels like
HQ as well. No EDG in and out.
Ivoy turning one back. Mouse moving forward. This engage they wanted on is in trouble. That's the prison, and he's gonna get taken down. EDG with a beautiful fight.
So good from EDG, but the fight's not over. They want the turret.
Oh, Westgore, the last remaining source of reliable damage. Ziv still with the feast up. Maybe they can contest this, but the Twitch going down is everything for AHQ.
Yeah, they fought before his flash came back up, and Clearlove was able to hit that long-range Sejuani ultimate to punish him. They take a turret afterwards, and EDG strike back.
Ivoy obviously wants
both major forms of CC can be canceled out, even if EDG do find a good engage on a more vulnerable target. And Gragas, who's looking for the collapse, but the due diligence on the side of EDG with the vision placed in AHQ's jungle reveals the play before it happens. It means that is going to be the free Ocean Drake.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if Mouse being invisible on the map forces Ziv to say, okay.
Maybe find an opportunity on to Clearlove. For now, just protecting the vision. Still hard to kill this Sejuani, but Westgore's on the backside. That's going to be an engagement they're looking for. In comes Corki, but it might not matter because Scout's going to get taken down. On is still up and alive. The double engage, more than enough, but Scout lives way longer than he should. And suddenly the fight's turning back. Ivoy trying to find the opportunity to free hit onto the backline. Not going to get an opportunity because AHQ are
trying to collapse, but it's too late.
Cho'Gath has the feast. This should just be a free Baron.
Guaranteed. Ivoy running away now. Team knows they have to disengage. Mouse completes the TP.
Has the ultimate there. Let's just back away and let them win this battle today.
Now for the next 2.5 minutes,
AHQ, they will get some inner turrets. They won't get the bottom lane inhibitor you'd have to expect. Just because their crowd control and their engage is weak, but EDG...
Clearlove looking to start the fight. That is going to be Janna immediately taken out. Scout is still alive, but has to leave the fight as quickly as he can. On is untouched, but suddenly is getting ripped through. That's the double kill. It is Ivoy who is popping off, but Ziv fires back. An even fight, an even exchange, but EDG looking to keep it going. And suddenly Ziv is taken off. Ivoy with the passive coming in clutch.
And from the grave,
Ivoy dead, and that means that one's going to be comfortably in the control of EDG. 48 seconds left on the Baron. It means ball is back in EDG's court. They're the ones looking to take control. And that's those AD carries right in the middle. And HQ not looking to take the fight, not looking to take the 5v5, not wanting to get a bit of sight there.
Are they positioning just
for a steal?
Okay, moving backwards. Who can get it? Clearlove secures it in the end. Now AHQ need to force the fight. Not sure if they want to do it though. Almost on the other side of the map. Ivoy freely cleaning up the backside. Keep your eyes on the Twitch. Free hitting forward, trying to clean up the front line. Clearlove now tanked up, and Ivoy coming in from the side. He's ready to flank. That is the tank Kog'Maw. He doesn't have to be scared of anybody. He's pushing in. Fighting back, Ivoy flying over. He's hungry for the kill. He's looking for a little bit more, but he has to back off on stealth.
For no reason. Doesn't have the flash, but still all the pressure bit.
TP coming in, we talked about